Hello everybody and welcome to the ESI Digest. We run through the biggest esports business related news stories of the week. I'm your host Tom Daniels, the sub-editor of Esports Insider, and today's ESI Digest we're going to be covering FC Barcelona entering League of Legends, OpTic Gaming and Envy Gaming announcing its merger, OverActive Media beginning trading on the OTCQB Venture Market, Team Liquid and Coinbase striking a 4-year partnership, and finally, we're going to be talking about Jackson Dahl departing 100 Thieves. Before we jump into this digest, I do want to thank our sponsors for this episode, which is Mbuzz Esports and BK Republic of Gamers. Mbuzz Esports enables the use of its telecommunications infrastructure to enhance its clients in the Middle East. In October, the company partnered with esports organisation BK Republic of Gamers to create a new pro team in Saudi Arabia for Phase 1. For Phase 2, BK Republic of Gamers will use its expertise to support Mbuzz Esports' MEA expansion. Finally, the last phase is Africa. In addition, Mbuzz Esports has in the pipeline a tournament program in line with the FIFA World Cup 2022 and Riyadh Season 2022. If you want to find out more about Mbuzz Esports and BK Republic of Gamers partnerships, then head over to their respective websites. So, let's jump into the digest. Our first story of the ESI Digest sees us talk about European football club FC Barcelona officially joining League of Legends. Now, the club will be participating in the Superliga, which is the Spanish European Regional League organised by LVP. FC Barcelona will fill an empty spot in the Superliga that was left over by S2V, who departed the league earlier this year, and they will compete straight into the 2022 season. Now, according to Esports.com, Barcelona paid around €200,000 for the slot. What's interesting to note is that Barcelona aren't the only football club in Spain which are taking part in the Superliga, with Real Betis having their own esports organisation participating, and an unnamed organisation which is co-owned by current Barcelona player Gerard Piqué also going into the league. Overall, I think this is actually a very interesting move by FC Barcelona. It's very interesting mainly because of the financial situation that the football club is currently in. However, it makes sense for this kind of organisation, for this club, to actually go into the Spanish Regional League of Legends, especially given, I would say, the success of Carmine Corp in France. If you can generate a fan base and a new audience in a different discipline, in a different title, I think that makes sense. And it'd be really interesting to see how this club kind of pushes the League of Legends brand compared to what it has done with its previous esports titles that it's competed in as well. Our second story of the ESI Digest is that North American esports organisations OpTic Gaming and Envy Gaming have announced a merger that will see both entities operate under a joint brand in the future. As a result of this, Texas-based Call of Duty League franchise Dallas Empire will be rebranded to OpTic Texas for the 2022 Call of Duty League season. As a result of this, the Call of Duty League Chicago franchise spot, which was formerly OpTic Chicago, will be sold. More details on the merger include Hector Rodriguez becoming a shareholder in the new business venture, and he will also continue to operate OpTic Gaming. Meanwhile, Envy Gaming will continue to operate its Dallas Fuel Overwatch League franchise, as well as its teams in Valorant, Halo, and Rocket League. This is a huge merger that has occurred between two well-known North American esports organizations, and it'd be really interesting to see how kind of both of these entities combining will boost maybe not just even the Call of Duty scene, but the North American esports scene as a whole. I think it actually is smart sometimes to consolidate two brands together in order to create essentially an Uber entity, and this is what it kind of looks like is going to be happening. I think it'd be really interesting to see what the next venture is for both of these organizations going forward. What kind of new leagues they're going to go into? Will they just be developing the entities and the teams that they have currently got right now? And what kind of new partnership initiatives are going to be created as a result of this merger? It's a really exciting time actually for both of these organizations. Moving on now, and OverActive Media, the parent company of Mad Lions, Toronto Ultra and Toronto Defiant, has announced that it has started trading on the OTCQB Venture Market. Now, as a result of this, OverActive Media stocks will now be available for buyers in the United States, and this is expected to assure that more liquidity and brand visibility is given to the organization. OverActive Media was actually one of the early adopters of an esports entity becoming publicly listed and entering into the stock exchange and the stock market. Along with the new venture which they're doing now, they're also trading on the Toronto Venture Exchange. There isn't much more to say about this kind of announcement, however, I think that it is quite huge and it does kind of highlight OverActive Media's 2021 as a whole and how successful apparently it has been on the Toronto Venture Exchange to actually now expand and go into US trading. Be very interesting to see how the stocks do from now on and whether we're going to see even more investment coming from OverActive Media. They've got a lot of big plans that they've already announced throughout the entirety of 2022. Obviously, your Mad Lions right now are currently doing great in League of Legends, so it's a really exciting time, and I wonder if that reflects it when the stocks kind of are announced. Our penultimate story of the ESI Digest sees Team Liquid announce a 4-year partnership with cryptocurrency exchange Coinbase. According to release, this new partnership would see the two companies collaborate on multiple projects and integrations, as well as on developing technology that is expected to elevate the overall fan experience, according to both of these firms anyway. Moreover, Team Liquid's official store will see the integration of a crypto-based payment feature. Coinbase's logo will be featured on Team Liquid's Esports jerseys. Moreover, the exchange will add a number of themed experiences and activities to the upcoming Liquid Plus mobile app. This partnership also highlights what has already been a huge year for Coinbase as they look to further integrate themselves into the esports industry. Alongside obviously this recently announced partnership with Team Liquid, they have also partnered with Evo Geniuses and Big, as well as tournament organisers ESL and Blast. At this point, cryptocurrency and esports partnerships are slowly becoming some of the most common partnerships that we have started to see, so it's really interesting to see what kind of activations come out of this and how they differ from each other. Obviously, we've got the logo placement, but I think having a crypto integration in Team Liquid's store and also having these digital activations within Liquid Plus's mobile app are very intriguing. It'd be very interesting to see how the fans react to these new initiatives and how, you know, they will develop fan engagement opportunities in the future. I think that this is a massive partnership. Obviously, it's a 4-year deal. Financial figures of this have not been revealed. However, you can expect it to probably be quite a significant one given the amount that is kind of going into this deal. And, you know, I think at this point, we're going to see even more cryptocurrency partnerships, but hopefully even more innovative cryptocurrency partnerships in the near future. Our final story of the ESI Digest sees Jackson Dahl, who was part of the founding team for North American esports organization 100 Thieves, announce his departure from the company. Dahl announced his departure from the company earlier this week via social media. However, he did not disclose the reasons why he is leaving or any future plans. For those who are unaware, Dahl was a part of the founding team of 100 Thieves in 2017, joining founder Matthew Nadeshot Haig in creating what has become a prominent esports organisation in North America. Alongside competitive successes and expansion, during Dahl's tenure, 100 Thieves went on to secure a number of collaborations with a range of non-endemic brands and celebrities. This includes Lil Nas X, Lexus, Cash App, and Rockstar Energy, among others. It's really interesting when we see a founding member of an esports organisation depart an organisation, and I think that it would be very interesting to see why the reasons for this are, and really what is the next venture for Dahl. Whether it'll be in the esports scene or not, I kind of hope so personally. I think getting more of these prominent figures and joining kind of other esports organizations or creating new ventures around the industry, I think is only a positive for the industry. And also it'd be very interesting to see how 100 Thieves' direction changed now that they've had quite a significant departure from the company itself. And that's it for this week's ESI Digest. If you want to catch up on any of the stories that I have covered, then don't forget to head over to Esports Insider's website. Also, don't forget to follow us on social media, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook. Also, if you want to subscribe on YouTube and follow us on whatever you are listening to me on right now, that would be much appreciated. But until then, I'll see you next week.